Serious.
What's going on YouTube? A Soprano here, bringing you guys another Call of Duty Ghosts informational video. And today we're going to talk about all the perks that are in Call of Duty Ghosts, some combinations, how to use it, the point system, and how some YouTube videos were wrong. The way I got this information is basically like Charlie Intel, Drifter, some interviews that I saw where they had some gameplay and they were talking about the gameplay in the background and the perks, which kind of explained some of the perks that somebody got wrong. Yeah, so we clear up any confusion, guys. I did not copy this directly from anybody else. It is from my own research, my own videos that I watched. Sorry. And yeah, basically I'm bringing this video up to you guys so you guys could basically use this information, any information about guns and point systems and perks and kill streaks, and so you guys can start preparing for Call of Duty Ghosts. This is what I'm doing. This is my tip to you guys, because this is what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm already thinking of perk combinations because I already know the point system. I know how much everyone costs, so I'm gonna already start thinking about, okay, this is the perks I'm gonna run. Once I find out like what guns and attachments there are, I'm gonna start thinking about a full class that I'm gonna start using. So basically, so I could like maybe start creating my squads, and you know, this is something I'm preparing for ahead of time. So when I start playing Ghosts, I'm not experimenting. I'm already playing the game like if I was playing it for a week or two now. So without further ado, these are the Call of Duty perks. So we have 8 points or 11 points. 8 points to use if you use your tactical, your lethal, and your secondary. If you don't use all three, then basically you have 11. Each perk costs from 1 to 5. I think only a few perks cost 5 points, and the second highest is 3. There's a possibility there could be a fourth one, a perk that costs 4 points, but those are locked, so we can't really tell. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to run through these pretty quick if they're pretty self-explanatory. Any new ones, I'll go ahead and explain. The first tier is speed. So we have quick draw, sleight of hand, agility, which is basically faster movement. It's the lightweight to Black Ops 2. Marathon, extreme conditioning from Black Ops 2. Stalker, which is basically like stock from the attachment of Black Ops 2. So that's speed. Pretty self-explanatory there. So we got the next one is handling. Handling, the first perk right here, everybody thought was toughness, which it's not. This one is for you. It's called strong arm. It's for you to be able to throw your lethals or non-lethals or tacticals or whatever farther. Grenades, C4s, you could throw them farther, which is pretty awesome if you're like, you know, if you're all into trying to destroy crap that's far away from you, or you're trying to get somebody killed at the gas station at Octane, you know, stuff like that. The next one, on the go, something we never got before. You could reload while running, so you could run and reload at the same time. Instead of just standing there and being a target, you could reload but while running, which is pretty good. The next one is basically fast hands, swap weapons faster, steady aim, self-explanatory, more accurate hip fire. Dexterity, this one is just for you to have your gun ready after running, kind of like Steady Aim Pro and Dexterity from Black Ops 2, for the exception that this is not used for you to mantle over things faster. Alright, the next one, Stealth. Takedown is the first perk on Stealth that I'll get into later on, because I'll talk about the counter and this perk does. So we'll jump into the next one. Blind Eye, undetected by kill streaks. Off the grid is the new Ghost. So UAVs are now called SATCOMs or SATCOMs. So instead of you using Ghost to hide from SATCOMs, you use this one, which is off the grid. They cannot see you if they use SATCOMs. The next one, Dead Silence. They can't hear your footsteps. And then finally Ghost. And this one is, like I said, is different. If you use Ghost, they cannot see your gamer tag or crosshairs. That's the only thing Ghost does here. So if you want to stay off the radar, again, off the grid is the one you would use. Next one is Awareness. This is Recon. This is the first perk, kind of like Modern Warfare 3. Throw a grenade. Any type of damage you cause to an enemy, they will pop up on the radar for you. I don't know if it'll pop up as like VSAT style or just the red dot will pop up. Scavenger, obviously rescavenge your ammo. Sit rep, kind of like Hacker and Sit rep from Modern Warfare 3. You can see enemy equipment, also engineer from Black Ops 2. Then we have awareness, the counter to dead silence. You can hear people's footsteps louder. And then the last one is wiretap, something new, kind of like hacker, but only for the satcoms. If you happen to find a satcom and you have this perk, you can make that satcom yours. That's basically all it does. The next tier, talk about resistance, and this is where we have our painkillers and our actual toughness and, you know, tac mask. So the first one is lightweight, but it's basically no falling damage. I don't know why it's called lightweight, or maybe the name is wrong, but this first perk for sure causes no falling damage. The next one is painkiller. A lot of people thought that painkiller was basically something to counter snipers. It kind of isn't, because when you get shot and you have painkiller and your screen is all bloody, it clears up faster and you heal faster. That's basically what it does. You heal faster. It doesn't give you any more health or anything like that. It doesn't take more bullets to kill you. It just causes your health to regenerate faster. The next one is toughness. This one is actual toughness. I don't know if this one is going to be as strong as Black Ops 2, or is it going to be like focus from Modern Warfare 3, because focus reduces your flinch, and this is basically what this one does. And it wasn't that powerful. It just kind of lowered the range from when you got shot, how high you flinched after getting shot. Kind of really hope this is not like Black Ops 2, because Black Ops 2 is kind of way too strong and too many people running toughness. You know, it doesn't make sense. I think, and I don't think there should be any toughness at all. So you know, it would take some kind of skill for you to get kills. The next two, obviously, tactical mask and blast shield. I think it's actually called let's see, it's actually called tac resist. I might be wrong, but what it does is tac resist is basically your tactical mask from Black Ops 2, and the next one, blast shield, is basically your flat jacket, something you probably will need to run all the time based off the gameplay that I've seen and the other perk that I'm going to talk about, which is danger close, but we'll get to that later. The next one is equipment, and in the equipment basically you get either extra lethal is the first one, extra grenade, or non-lethal. Actually, the first one is extra non-lethal, the next one is extra lethal, and then the next one, the third one in the middle, is for you to start with extra ammo. Now, a lot of people in Modern Warfare 3 like Scavenger Pro, sorry, because Scavenger Pro, you start with extra ammo. Now, for you to do that here, you would need Scavenger and this extra mags perk for you to start with extra mags and rescavenge. You can't have this extra mags perk and rescavenge. You would just start with extra mags, and that's pretty much it. The next one is basically for you to have extra perk, which is kind of like the one from Black Ops 2, the wild card, for you to get that, not extra perk, extra attachment on your gun, so you can have 3 attachments on your gun. And then last but not least for this one, it is danger close. So like I said, guys, you would have to run flat jacket because a lot of people will be running danger close if you're using noob tubes, C4s, grenades, semtex. Sorry. Yeah, that's something I don't like, something I really don't like from this new one, just because of the fact that sorry about that, guys. Just because of the fact that a lot of people will be using noob tubes, they will be using C4s for sure, and it's gonna get it's basically so the surroundings could break, and you know, being all that the new Battlefield type gameplay. But it's just going to be annoying because the blast radius is going to be farther, the damage is going to be higher. So hopefully with flat jacket this will help. So let's get down to the last tier, which is elite. And elite, the first perk right here called gambler, a lot of people got wrong. A lot of people said that this was kind of like engineer on Black Ops 2, where you got a care package. If you don't like that kill streak, you could change it. But this is actually totally wrong. This is actually for you to gamble a perk every time you spawn. So if you have gambler and you have 4 perks and plus gambler, so that 5th perk will change every time you respawn. You'll be taking a gamble. You could get any perk anytime. You could have the same perk that you already have. So if I have quick draw and I have gambler and I spawn, I could possibly have quick draw twice. Now if this is going to be working twice as powerful, I'm not sure. But I know for a fact that you could get the same perk twice. This explains why on some of the gameplays you might have seen maybe that new perk, strong arm, twice, because I know that's what I saw, and I was like, why is it on there twice? And I was trying to figure that out, and finally I got confirmation from this one interview that I watched earlier today. And the next one we have hardline, self-explanatory, one less kill to get your kill streaks. The one after that is ping, and damn, sorry about that, guys. I just woke up not too long ago. Ping and takedown is ping is for you to, when the enemy dies, or I mean a teammate dies, the enemy will pop up, kind of like when the enemy pops up behind walls on your MMS on Black Ops 2. That's how they're gonna pop up. An outline is gonna pop out, and you will be able to find them and kill them. Now, if you have takedown, that's basically the counter. If you kill somebody and somebody has ping, they won't be able to see you. They won't be able to see you at all. So this is basically the counter. The next one is overkill. And overkill is the same as always. You can use 2 primary weapons, 2 SMGs, 2 assault rifles, all that good stuff. Obviously, you guys saw that in one of the reveals where he had a sniper and he had an assault rifle. And then the last one is Deadeye, which is kind of like stopping power, but there's kind of a twist to it, is that unless you're like on a streak, once you're like, if you're on like a 3-4 kill streak, then that means your bullets are stronger. Your bullet damage is going to be stronger. So this is going to be powerful for you guys that are going to go for nuclears or high kill streaks. So basically those are all the perks, and from what I see right now, like a for sure one is going to be Blast Shield, maybe even this Deadeye for sure. I wouldn't really recommend Gambler. Some of these perks are kind of useless. I wouldn't use that Satcom one, the one called the Wiretap. I wouldn't really use that one. Steady Aim is one I'll probably use. Strong Arm is something I probably won't use. You know, right off the bat, I'm thinking I might use 11 points for my perks, because I usually don't run secondaries. And then recently in Black Ops 2, I'll run maybe a C4 or EMP, but that's not always necessary. So these are all the perks, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will start making class setups and maybe have some class setup videos before Call of Duty Ghosts comes out. My next video about Call of Duty Ghosts will be talking about the new game modes, and after that we'll be talking about the new kill streaks. So like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And last but not least, thank you guys, thank you very much for 800 subs. I really appreciate it, guys. I'm already at 810. Literally in this last week I gained 100 subs. Last Friday I gained 20. So this is very exciting for me. I really appreciate it, guys. My goal of 1,000 subs it's gonna happen pretty soon, maybe in the next few weeks if I keep going this way. So I want to thank you guys very much. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share. See you guys later.